Frank Martin finally breaks his silence and says he ain't Duck Ish. In other words, he probably saying that the contract isn't right. So therefore, there won't be no fight between him and Shakur Stevenson. If they talking like that.
Hey yo, what up you guys? It's your boy Boxing Fanatic, back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe for the latest and greatest content.
Frank Martin, he finally come out and say he ain't Duck Ish, and he not afraid to fight Shakur Stevenson. I guess the money got to be right. From the sources that I was hearing, that they tried to lowball that man. They tried to get that man peanuts. They tried to get that man 1 million with no pay-per-view. And nah, bro, that man ain't rocking like that. You can't just try to lowball that man. And I mean, I understand the negotiation part. Yeah, it could have went to, they could have bid on it or whatever. And don't just pull out the fight completely. But I guess if the contract wasn't right and the money wasn't right, yeah, I'll pull out. Or else he got another big fight that was lined up for him. Some were saying that it could be Gervonta Tank Davis, or it could be something else in line that Al Heyman and Earl Spence probably got lined up for him. I don't think that man is a duck. I think anybody that put on a pair of gloves and lace up their boots to get in the ring to fight, I don't think they're afraid to fight nobody, because how he pressed up on Keyshawn Davis, Keyshawn looked like he seen a ghost. And Frank Martin looked like he was ready to go then, from what I was looking at. But I know a lot of people gonna call, or has been calling him, a duck, like he's ducking. But you can't call that man a duck, because Shakur Stevenson did the same thing when Devin Haney sent him to 25%, and he turned down the purse bid. So basically, that's making Shakur Stevenson look like he got some kind of leverage or some kind of cool points that he just got back from him being called a duck, because he didn't take the fight with Devin. So you can't call that man a duck. You can't go on and be having all these Twitter fingers and saying this and saying that. No, that man looking at it just like you got to call a spade a spade. You can't be coming out saying this and saying that when you just basically did the same thing what Devin did to you. Nah, man, that ain't right. But hey, it is what it is. I mean, I would want him to call him a duck till his face and see how that would go. I mean, I don't think that'll happen. If it does, I think they'll probably have a fight right then. Because Frank Martin looked like he with all of that. He with all the ish. How he pressed up on Keyshawn Davis. But hey, why fight outside the ring when you can do it inside the ring? You feel me? Like, I think Frank Martin, he probably looking at, his reputation or what have you. Like how his brother going on, his hiatus and saying he did this and he did that. He probably don't even have no relationship with his brother. Ain't no telling, how those cookies, are crumbling. Him and his brother could have been fell out, months ago, years ago, or days ago, or however you want to put it. But hey, it is what it is. People say things and do things, and if you don't hear it come out of the horse's mouth, then it ain't true. You gotta let it come out from the person who, is coming from. Basically, if it ain't come from Frank Martin and he ain't say this and he ain't say that, eventually he gonna come out and say and talk a little bit more about, if it's the contract, the money wasn't right, or how they was trying to get him some peanuts and lowball this man. Come on, bro. He gonna come out and say he gonna speak his piece, and then, it's gonna be something else behind it. And then, if I was him, I even post the contract to show if it wasn't right, then you can't call me a duck. I ain't finna fight for no peanuts. If I was Frank Martin, no, the money gotta be 50-50, because now one of them bringing anything to the table. Now one of them bringing nothing to the table. Shakur Stevenson ain't no bigger than Frank Martin when it come down to it. So that's why I say it should have been a 50-50 per split. Ain't no 60-40. Even if it was a 60-40, yeah, I'll take that 60-40. But Shakur Stevenson, he don't outweigh that man. You know, the balance got to be right to save somebody, ducking somebody, get this man a fair share. And then if he turned that fair share down, then you can say that man was a duck if he turned it down. But if you try to offer this man 30% and you keep 70%, nah, that ain't right. It ain't gonna work. You'll never make a fight like that with anybody unless they hungry and they broke and they need the money. But y'all let me know what y'all think, all right? Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. One love, one life. I'm out. Peace.
If you enjoy content like this and you want to see more, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.